Is it on?
Probably, yeah.
Alright, okay.
Hey guys.
Nope. That's where I'm at. Hey guys, it's Kate. I'm here with Kevin in the shop here. It's been a little while since we've done a video, so we figured we'd do a bit of an update video and just kind of let you know what we're doing, what we've been doing with the karts, why we haven't done any actual karting in a while. So I'm going to give you a bit of an update on what I'm doing with my kart. Quite some time ago in the summer I bought a torque converter, and so I upgraded from the original centrifugal clutch on here and upgraded to this, which is going to be like 100 times better, go faster, have more power, with pretty much no downsides. With this new setup, I couldn't use the original sprocket that I had on the kart, so I had to cut all of that out. You can see I'm down to the bare shaft here, and then actually I'm building a new sprocket and gear to put on there, as well as I'm going to have to put a jack shaft in because it doesn't line up anymore. So we're building a new jack shaft, which also is going to give me the gear reduction that I need. A couple other things that I've picked up. I put new tires on the back, as well as I'm upgrading from the racing slicks I had on there to some pretty decent front tires as well. A little more tread, a little more traction. I upgraded the brake system. I just had like an old kind of drum style brake on here before, and it really didn't work very well, so I actually bought a whole caliper system with a disc, so hopefully the braking is going to be quite a bit better. What are we looking at? Whoa! I used to have pedals mounted farther back right about here, and then there was actually one on each side, and then I've switched it up, brought it a little bit forward. I'm quite a bit taller now than I was when I first built this thing, so I had to bring them forward a bit, just a little more leg room. Put some hinges on here for pedals, and it should work pretty well. I had to switch the steering around a bit. Originally, it actually came right across the front here, but now because of where my feet are gonna go, there was no room anymore. So I changed the spindles around so that the steering arms are coming out the back, and brought it out behind the steering shaft, which seems to be working out so far. I keep having problems bending the steering arm. You can actually see the metal fatigue right in here. So we're going to have to work on some kind of system to brace that. Maybe bring a bar up from the roll cage down to the arm here and give it a little more support. Because of all the upgrades, with the torque converter, I'm going to have quite a bit more power as well as the bigger wheels. I figured I'd need a 5-point harness, so I did pick one up. I haven't installed it yet, but that'll be coming pretty quick too. So this is how the car's sitting right now. It's looking pretty, looking pretty good, looking pretty sweet, looking pretty good. Shoot. Anyway, that's everything that's going on with my car right now. We're gonna pull in Kevin's cart and show you what's going on with it.
So the biggest upgrade to my Go-Kart is the torque converter. I swapped it out from the old centrifugal clutch. This gives me way more better power. More low-end power, while still retaining the high-end speed that I had before. While making the transition, I decided to put on 40 chain instead of 35. So this should definitely reduce the likelihood of the chain falling off during a sharp turn or a jump or even rolling over. So I had to move the reduction shaft from the front of the motor to the rear of the motor to align the sprockets correctly. And in doing so, it shifted more weight to the back of the cart, which took off a bunch of weight from the wheels and prevented the wheels from gaining any traction, so I couldn't steer. So to compensate for the shift in weight, I just moved the rear axle back a few inches. So the brake used to be right here on the reduction shaft, but since I moved that, I had to move the brake to this side. I had to move all the linkage to this side. Managed to find a pipe, small pipe that reached all the way back. Made a couple mounts here and here. Another small upgrade was the steering arms. Just beef them up a little bit, prevent them from bending. In my walk around video I explained that I put in a new suspension system and it didn't quite work out as well as planned, so I had to put on a leaf spring, and that seems to do the job. The roll cage was pretty bent up, so I just torch heated it and bent it back. Alright, so this is what we've been doing lately. We're really excited about these upgrades, and we look forward to showing you how they perform.
So I hope you liked the video, and keep your eyes open for new videos coming your way.
Oh, it's pretty good.
I didn't like how I did this at the end.
I just moved the rear axle a couple inches rear.
I moved it rearward, which is like going forward, but in reverse. I moved it the opposite of forward. Keep your eyes open.